evening. My name is Asfa Hafid Rasmi. As for today, we would like to make a forum about how to recycle and the importance of recycling. First and foremost, what is recycle? Recycle is reusing the item that have been used once. It implies most used materials to prevent waste generated. Now, let me introduce to you about our panels for this topic that we will discuss. What on my left is the first panel, Tang Liang Hao. The next panel is Zaid bin Muhammad Daud, and the following panel is Oi Jin Zian. Welcome to our forum for today. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our first panel as he will share with us on how to recycle.
Thank you, Mr. Morida. You all notice that weather nowadays was just as variable and changing all the times. Sometimes we feel so cold and sometimes too hot. It seems like weather nowadays did not make us feel comfortable, and we may easily fall sick due to this unpredictable weather. Actually, we can practice doing recycle in our daily life to save our earth. There have many ways we can do to protect our earth. Just as the article said, what are the different ways of recycling? By Gray Gophers writer. Recycle not only is the responsibility of our governments or NGO, we also play an important role in recycle. First of all, waste and trash can be classified into two groups, which are recyclable waste and not recyclable waste. Differentiate recyclable waste was according their types is an important process because this enables workers collect and sort out the items easily. Besides, local recycling centers provide three types of recycle bins with three different colors for making convenience of people to recycle. The color of each color of recycle bins have their own meanings. For example, the blue color ones is represent for only collect paper, while brown is glasses, and the last one, orange, is for metal and plastic. Apart from this, paper can be recycled only so many times. This is because paper is made from plant fiber, and it will become shorter during paper making process. In case the plant fiber too short, there's no longer to make dozen of paper. There have two types of paper quality can be made through the paper making process. There's high-grade paper and low-grade paper. High-grade paper collected from school or office and can be used to recycle to produce high-grade paper again. In contrast, low-grade paper are produced by mixing of newspaper, cardboard, or junk mail. The product produced from it also known as newsprint. The only drawback from recycled paper is environmentally harmful. This is because before recycling paper, ink on the waste document have to be removed. Bleaching process is carried out for removing ink. This process will produce toxic ink waste. Next, glasses is very easy to recycle. In our daily life, we have a lot of things that is related to the glasses due to its inner properties. That is why many food containers are using it as food storage. Waste bottle and jar can be melted out and used again and again. And unlike the paper, as I said before, only can be recycled several times. In the nutshell, oil also can be recycled. What waste oil collected from the vehicle engine can send to the recycling center to and to reprocess into new product like heating oil. Usually people like to throw their waste oil into waterways, as the people can practice how to recycle the waste oil It can keep our waterways clean. In addition, waste vegetable oils also can be used as useful vehicle oil, biodiesel after the process. In conclusion, we have the responsibility to protect our earth. So let's us to recycle from today. Thank you.
As Ben once said, we can recycle by disposing of recyclable rubbish into 3 types of recycling bins provided by the local recycling center, which are blue, brown, and orange. The blue colored one is for recycling paper, while brown is for glasses, and orange is for metal and plastic. The paper can be recycled for a lot of times until the plant fiber used for the paper become too short and cannot be used anymore. For the glass type, we can melt it and use many times until it cannot be recycled anymore. Lastly, waste oil can be sent to the recycling center to be processed into new products. Now, Panel 2, do you have any more information on how to recycle?
Mr. Moderator, I will now explain on how to recycle. First, you can recycle your daily plastics. Jefferson defines plastic recycling as collecting plastic bottles and turning them into tables and chairs. Luckily, there are a significant amount of plastics that can be recycled, like high-density polyethylene, low-density polyethylene, polypolystyrene, and polypolyethylene. Imagine how many tons of plastic that can be recycled rather than filling up dumpsters. Moving on to the second way, which is by recycling at home. Jefferson stated that recycling at household level has proved to be very useful. Waste from the kitchen and garden can be recycled by composting. Humus is the aerobic bacteria that turns the waste material into fertile topsoil. It restores important nutrients and organic matters into the soil. Not only waste can be recycled at home. Chris Watford says that we can recycle the unused metal containers, food cans, drink cans, and aluminum ware can be recycled at recycling centers nearby. These metals have a high value in recycling. Lastly is by recycling glass. Glass recycling processes that use waste glass into new usable things. From recycling glass, it contributes in saving raw materials that are used to make glass. In developing countries like India and Brazil, glass refilling is a well-known observed norm. As the phrase indicates, old bottles are refilled to save costs to the company, which also lessens a significant amount of waste sent to the dumpster. In conclusion, there are many ways to recycle. So, recycle. That's all from me.
From what Panel 2 said, there are 3 practical ways to recycle, which are recycling plastic, recycling at home, and recycling glasses. For recycling plastic, they can be recycled by turning them into useful things. Next, recycling at home by composting with the help of humus. They can turn garden waste materials into fertile soil by restoring the nutrients. Next, glass recycling can turn unusable glass into new things. Plus, old bottles can be reused to save costs, thus resulting to to a lower amount of waste. Now, let us talk about the importance of recycling. Apparently, we share more about it.
Today, I am the third panel, and I would like to talk about the importance of recycling. According to Alexander in the article, why is recycling so important? Recycling things involve using a product in a part or as a whole in the production of a similar or same product again. There are many good reasons for adding recycling to our routine. The first important is to reduce landfill. When more and more garbage is produced, more space needed to dispose of the garbage. The garbage is either disposed of by burning it below the soil, burning in open or closed pits, or dumping it in a place. The place that the garbage accumulates is called a landfill. It can be horrible polluting. It looks awful and stinks. It even takes up space that had better use, such as can building home. The landfill can create toxic soil and water pollution due to the absorption of chemical or thrown into landfill. Plus the chemical that result when the garbage breaks down and blend into a toxic soup known as leachate. Leachate can drain out the landfill and contaminated groundwater supplies. Recycle help to reuse of non-biodegradable materials. This directly reduce the number of items that could get disposed in the landfill. The electronic waste that called as e-waste, valuable as a source for secondary raw materials, but also toxic if disposed of improperly. Because of rapid technology change, it creates a fast-growing mass of electronic waste allowed to grow. Recycling has repurposed the electronic equipment so that the amount for e-waste in the landfill becomes lesser. The next importance is to control pollution. When less garbage dumped, the space for landfill becomes lesser. This is result in less emission of harmful gases. Recycling also reduces the amount of garbage that burn and produce toxic air pollution, which adds to the problem of global warming and climate change. It makes sure the garbage that turns into leachate also decreases. The problem of toxic soil and water pollution also reduced because all the garbage have been recycling in the proper way. The e-waste that had toxic chemicals, metal, and associated sodas, glue, and plastic, which cause both environmental and health problems. The recycle that repurposing the e-waste into small parts, which are metal, plastic, and so on individually, processing them depending on the available technology. In order to prevent the toxic chemical from e-waste released to the surrounding, so the pollution had been controlled. As a conclusion, recycling actually brings a lot of benefit to the environment. As a human, should undergo recycling in order to help the world and create a better environment. Thank you.
Now we can understand that one of the benefits from recycling are we can minimize the amount of landfill. Recycling can help to reuse non-biodegradable materials by minimizing the items that would be accumulated in the landfill. Moreover, recycling can help us manage the pollution. In a nutshell, we can start recycling by placing our trash into the right recycling bin provided. The recycled paper, glass, and oil can provide us with new recycled stock with the same quality. Next, there are some unique ways to recycle, which are recycling plastic, recycling apple, and recycling glasses. Moreover, the importance of recycling it could help us minimizing the energy consumption and creating a better communities. Furthermore, recycling can lessen the cost of landfill by reusing the items instead of throwing them away. Lastly, recycling can help us manage the pollution from spreading away. Before I end this forum, I would like to thank all of you for listening. That's it for now. Bye.